Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu. Asị m ka ụbọchị nkịta mara na anyị na mma. Asị m ka ọ dịrị n'ala Igbo na mma na ya dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ka gbapụnye ọzọ wetara ya bụ ozi anyị ji maka wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nkịta na Eastern News 24. Ya bụ ozi bụ gbasịta maka ya bụ ife na-anụ na-ada na-akpọtụ na Eastern Region na ndị obodo nọ n'ime ya. Ozi a bụ according to the Biafran activists wetara ya as he quote. Breaking news. US Congress urged to pressure Nigeria to abolish Sharia law, disband Hisbah over alleged religious persecution. Hear the news in details. All right, here bozi according to the Biafran activists with the bozi ni rawo. Aya tonti kage ya bozi wotelai diki egia kabaru kedi atani foku. Over to you, sir.
Now, the question that a lot of Nigerians, in reacting to what the US said they should do, the Nigerian government should do before they partner with them, and in reaction to Boala's response to that is, who and how has the Sharia law enabled the northern states? How many political bigwigs has Sharia law been implemented on? Is the Sharia law for the rich or for the poor? Who are those that the gavel of Sharia law being imposed on more? Is it the poor people or the rich people? And with all the reports we hear about embezzling of funds, crime and criminality perpetrated by the political bigwigs, yet Sharia law was never meted out on them. So is Sharia law a political vice to possibly enslave some of the northern members who practice Islam? Or is this something else that Nigerians don't understand? This again is a conversation that has been on the space. What's your take on this?
Good. Esther, I thank God this is coming up. You see, the very problem of Nigeria is what US is trying to expose to us. We have been sleeping on our rights. Because I don't see how your tradition and your religious culture and tradition should be included in our national constitution. Yes, Sharia is a way of life of the Muslims. The Christians, don't they have their own way of life, Esther? Why is it not in the constitution? Tell me. No, you can see that over the years we have been sleeping on our right, and I've been saying it here. The Christians, in fact, your own type of religion is not what God taught you. I'm not joking. This is not what God taught you. God didn't say you should not fight for your rights. We have allowed this thing, and that is why these guys have been using it to ride roughshod on us. Look at all the things in our constitution that the national constitution is against about this child marriage. Where in this world do you support that a 10-year-old girl should be married to somebody? She should not have her first menses in her father's house. What will happen if that happen? Your own daughter that you sent to school, did you marry her off at 10 years old? Esther, there are so many things about this Sharia that we need to interrogate now. Now that this thing has been raised, the Christians should raise it up. Yes, the Christian South, you should raise. If they refuse to remove it, then we are going to bring our own canon law into the constitution. Yes, to balance it up. Because if you see the damage this thing have done to the average northerner, you will shed tears. Who did they cut their hand when they steal a fowl? Is it not the poor? Who? The children of these governors and ministers in the north. Have you ever seen their hand chopped off? The answer is no. Esther, the answer is no. You can see what we are talking about. But when they want to cause mayhem, they will use them. They will tell them, it's the southern people that are your problem. Is it not the Kanu that is your problem? Go and attack everybody you see. Go and attack anybody you see. Is that not what they tell them? But their children are safely studying in Europe and America. Very deceitful set of people, Esther. Very deceitful. This Sharia, do they apply it to themselves too? The answer is no, they don't. Esther, they don't. It's only for the poor. The poor northerner. They are the one that the Sharia is meant for. Can you imagine?
Barrister, I recall, I think a few months ago, there were talks that Sharia law should also be imposed in some parts of the southwest.
Yes, they wanted to bring it here.
That practices Islam.
Can you imagine?
And a lot of them declined it. Why is the way Islam being practiced in the southwest is different from the way it's practiced in the north?
Because of your interaction with the European, with the white man, you know.
The white man.
Yes, because you know the first school was set up here. Is that not true?
So you're saying that it is exposure
that
has made the Southwest more accommodating and understanding that the ways of the North.
I'm telling you.
But do you think the law has kind of abated or cut down crime and criminality? Has it also promoted good behavior ever since Sharia law was imposed in the northern states, especially the Islam practicing states?
It made things worse, Esther. It made things worse. They said they should not drink alcohol, but their big men, they will put it inside a kettle and take it to their bedroom and be sipping it. Inside that kettle they used to
the kettle is for ablution.
Waiting. Go and check. When they finish, they wash it and keep it somewhere.
Oh God.
Tell me that no northerner drink alcohol. Esther, no, don't tell me.
Barrister, have you seen anyone?
No, tell me that none of them drink alcohol. And I will give you several examples now.
What if they take just wine, red wine, rich wine, cherry wine?
Really?
Not necessarily alcoholic wine.
And the Talakawas drink what? Is it not the absence of drinking beer that made them to resort to what's that called? That ice and that other drug.
That drug.
That other drug that is prevalent over there. What do they call it? Tramadol. Yes. Something must keep a man happy.
But Barrister, you don't have any evidence.
Which evidence? Why is the North? Hold on. Why is tramadol prevalent in the North, Esther? Is that not a fact? They say nobody should sell alcohol and all. Tell me that none of them drink alcohol, Esther.
Barrister, you know that the Northerners
Hold on,
had label.
Hold on, I'm coming. There is a law against gay. Is that not true?
Yes.
Good. But Esther, there is a particular hotel in KANU that it is for gay. Every weekend they go there. I said it here when the president was there, and somebody validated it. They go there to pick young men for the weekend. It's going on up to tomorrow. They call them Dandawu. Yeah, Dandawu. Yeah, that's what they call them. Is that not happening in North, Esther? Tell me that there was nothing like that.
I've never experienced.
Really, I'm telling you now. They have a name. They have a name. You went there to school, after the school, you ran back.
No, I didn't stay. I stayed for almost 2 years after school.
You ran back because one Abdullahi, or what was that man that wanted to remove his belt in that?
Oh my God, that was during the crisis.
But it happened.
Crisis.
It was happened.
But even after that, I stayed for 2 years after that.
But you left.
What are you saying?
You left now. You left. So what are you saying? That man that wanted to go to that uncompleted house and remove
Barrister, darling, continue your conversation. You don't have to overemphasize.
You were a small girl that time. You are very lucky. Very lucky. They would have turned you into Nyaninya.
Oh my God.
That's what they do. So what are you telling me now that this law is helping the North? Don't somebody come and tell me how? Let them tell me how it's helping the North. This thing I said now about the gay, is it not happening up to tomorrow in the North? Let somebody go and prove me wrong. They don't drink alcohol. When they see you wearing trousers, this and that. If we have not gone to Muslim states in the world, Esther, I will say okay. In Dubai that every Nigerian go to, Esther, I've had experience. They sell alcohol in hotels in Dubai.
No, Dubai is very lenient. Dubai is not.
So is it not a Muslim state? That's why they're making progress.
You cannot generalize when it comes to this kind of concept. In the North, it is not all northern states that allows for such devices that you mentioned. In some areas, are strictly prohibited. Even these political bigwigs may not even try to attempt some of those things in places where they know a lot of fanatics would not allow them. But the question is that the introduction of that law, has it modified their character? Has it improved the moral virtues? Has it made crime reduced? And which of these big wigs, whom a lot of these individuals rally behind, has actually for once been judged with Sharia law, and Sharia law was imposed and implemented?
Good. Now let me tell you the damage it has done to the average northern youth. It was because of this thing that Deborah and Samuel happened. Is that not true?
Okay.
In Sokoto. And so many others. Esther. Look at the Christians who don't bother. Have you seen how many times they have insulted our bishop?
Okay.
Even Jesus Christ and all that. Did anybody react? Did we say anything? Are we not existing? That is why I keep telling you here that the peace in this country today is in the hands of the Christians. I'm telling you, if we have been reacting the way our Muslim brother have been over everything, Nigeria would have gone long ago. Remember when they wanted to hold Miss World in Abuja? They started talking and saying all sorts of things and all that. All this is a very mundane, very, very irrelevant. But they will pick it up and start promoting it as if it is the end of the world.
Barrister.
We that keep quiet over this, we that don't even bother, because God said that the battle is his own and vengeance belongs to him. Is that not what God said?
Barrister.
So which God are you fighting for?
Do you think that if leadership decides to be more precise and connect, put the interests of the people first before personal gains, that all of this divisiveness and distractions that we're experiencing will be curbed? There's a reason why I asked the question. When we complain about economic stifling, when we complain about insecurity, when we say that there is instability in the polity, we say it's because of misgovernance or the characters in government. Why I'm asking you this question is for the US intervention. Now, before the US came, there have been calls on the president to be more affirmative in handling this. We heard by some of his spokespersons that all of this was politically motivated at the time. Also, there was a perception, all right, or an aura around the presidency, like they were supposedly handcuffed in handling what was going on. Like they knew these individuals, but somehow they couldn't pinpoint them to handle them. That it took the US reacting or making this, imposing strict sanctions to, uncuff the hands of the president to do the needful. A couple of people feel that it is not yet enough. Possibly the president is waiting until after 2027 that he will come hard on these guys. Do you think that's what it is?
It is not. Esther, it is not. Look, when you want to do something, you don't need anybody to motivate you into action. All the things that is very dear to Tinubu, he has done them without the prodding of America or anybody. All the things that are very dear to him. You see this Muslim thing, it has become very fanatical, very, very unconscious level.
Not
you can hold on, I'm coming. Look, Esther, how do you justify a situation whereby the first lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria
Barrister, I turned off your mic because it's unethical for you to have your phone on loudspeaker, that your China whatever phone with your ringtone every time, Barrister Darlington. A whole barrister, look at the ringtone of your phone, Barrister Darlington. Or get in a Megan. What is your problem?
Don't you know I'm old school? Is it a crime to be an old school? Now, Esther, please, on a more serious note, how do you justify a situation whereby your own wife is threatened by a religious fanatic called Sheikh Tenshi? That even, in fact, the man declared fatwa on the Tinubu.
What if the man has been handled and we don't know about it?
No, oh God Almighty.
I'm just asking.
You use him as an example. If you take care of the penny, the pound will take care of itself. If Tinubu had been very, very frontal on that, is a very good. In fact, if Tinubu jailed that man, nobody will blame him. Nobody. Esther, nobody. But he kept quiet, as if the woman does not even matter in his life. Tinubu should be asking the other, why didn't you defend? Why didn't you talk when my life was threatened? She should have the right to ask him that question. Because if he had done that, it would have sent the message to these other people. That's what I'm saying here. Yes, it would have sent the message to them. If the man had been jailed for that thing, because they said the KANU threatened this person, threatened this other.
Ndị ba ngwa dalụ dị na ya bụ ozi nke wetara n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24 bebe si n'otu ya bụ ozi. Achọrọ m ka kunu gwa ifu nchere gbasara maka ya bụ ife nwanne nwoke kwuru n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa dịka ihe a ede ya bụ ife na comment ka ọ bụkwara ketụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were tụ ụmụnne anyị dọsị n'ebe dị iche iche ngwa na ka emesịa nụ ndị be anyị.